Hi, everybody. It's your favorite girl, Elena, here to play your favorite water witch, Remi.
Hi, guys. My name is Kyle. I play Oswald.
Hi, I'm Britton, and I play Michael.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play River, and I will also be your game goddess. Let's get this show started. Hi, welcome back. The last time we played, everybody was in their own personal hell of a dreamscape. Yay! So
I don't know,
everybody,
cool.
everybody woke up. Oswald, you found out that Avery, Rivera, and Peter dated, and they were on that date the night before your parents disappeared. Michael had to relive his wonderful high school years for like a good few minutes. He hated that shit. Remi is currently going shopping with her besties and going on a date with Peter. And River had fun with her family. Sparkles. So we're going to start with Remi and then move to the boys and River. So, hi Remi, how are you?
I'm feeling great. I'm not ready for this date.
Remi gonna get dream fucked.
Again.
I wish.
Again.
Part
Hey, you know,
two.
patterns repeat
Another
themselves.
asshole. By another asshole.
Okay, listen. If this ends up being like Peter actually in my dream, that this isn't just like dreamscape, that he's physically in the dream and that happens, I hate every single last one of you.
You know I would not do that without your consent. You know that is not me at
Okay,
all.
listen though, but this
I'm
is
allowed to
Remi
make
who
jokes.
doesn't. I know, but you know that this is Remi who notoriously like
Makes bad decisions.
makes bad decisions, and also that she has no idea of who this dude is. So if it goes there, it goes there.
Yeah, but if you as the player have just said, I am not comfortable with that, guess what's not going to fucking
Okay,
happen?
but I have to play. Okay, so this is me. This is me, Elena. I want Peter and Remi to fuck. Remi.
Okay, all
Remi
right.
in her
Okay,
right
all
mind
right. That was
does
the
not want.
consent.
Remi
That was
does
the
not
consent.
want Peter and Remi to fuck because Remi likes somebody else and thinks that Peter's an
There's
asshole.
two different consenting factors here. Fucking up my head, but okay, let's go.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Peter, Remi, River, Izzy, and Zach and Artemis all go to it's a bad joke.
It's like the fucking Brady Bunch.
They
It's
all
like the
walk into a bar.
worst joke. No, y'all all go into like this cute little cafe, coffee shop sort of thing. And everybody sort of sits down. River across from Zach, Izzy across from Artemis, you across from Peter. And waitress comes up, asks for your order, takes it very quickly. And Peter just like looks over at you, Remi, and he goes, so tell me about you. I want to know everything about you.
Okay, is this high school Remi or is this college Remi?
College.
Okay, good. So
We are not having a Rhaenyra Damon moment right now. It's not happening. You're in college.
good. You mean we're not having a Viserys and a Lana moment?
Absolutely fucking not.
So I guess fuck, I forget what she studies in college. Hold on.
It's like 5 different things.
So then I'm just gonna say, oh well, you know, I currently go to Adam and Eve University. I study 3 different types of science. I don't want to get into it right now because that's kind of boring talk. But I'm trying to follow in my dad's footsteps. He's like, I guess, kind of big in the science world. But I'm trying to currently right now get an internship at Astoria Cyber Technologies because that's where all the good sciences. That's I'm saying this sounds fucking horrible.
You're just like, oh no, it gets worse as this went on.
I know. Little did Remi know how awful everything actually was.
Chapter 1, Remi.
We're back, bitches.
Make sure we get a misogynistic DM if we're going back to season 1.
I'll call James. I still have his number.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually surprised.
Oh, you guys are still going? I didn't even know. Checks obsessively every week.
Just like, just trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. I don't want to talk about me. Tell me all about you.
Oh, I'm actually a owner of a major company. And yeah, I sort of dabble around in the science of sleep and kind of how different emotions may affect your sleeps and dreams. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. It's kind of my passion right now.
Interesting. And she like just bats her eyes because now Remi's like in a mixture of this dude's cute, but also potential job opportunities.
Oh yes, fuck your boss. Don't fuck your coworkers. Hey, don't fuck your coworkers. So he's just like smiling at you and goes, so are you, other than like the Astoria internship, are you planning on doing anything after college? Like what's going on with the whole after college, Remi?
Probably trying to go for my master's immediately afterwards. I mean, I haven't, other than that, thought about anything else.
And how do you feel about people with mutant abilities?
Okay, so back then Remi was against it. She was
I like how very lightly
propaganda.
I love how very lightly fucking Elena is just like, so Remi was racist.
So Remi was racist because that's the kind of media that she grew up on as a child.
Starting to see some parallels here.
So I'm just going to say, well, I mean, I guess I kind of think how everyone else thinks about it. I mean, they're like, I don't know how to make this not sound racist.
Just put like a disclaimer before you say anything. Like, this isn't actually what I think. This is just character,
This is chapter 1, Remi. Please.
This is episode 1, Remi. This is episode 1, Remi. Actually, not even episode 1, Remi. This is a prequel, Remi. I guess I just believe what everyone else believes, right? Everything that they show up onto the media. I mean, it's not like they do anything horrifically bad, but it's not like they do anything productive.
How do you know they're not doing anything productive?
So horrible. I hate myself.
I mean, no, I'm not here to rag on you or anything. I'm not here to be like, no, you're wrong, because everybody has their own opinions. But it's just, I mean, they could be people that you walk around with every day and you wouldn't know. They could be your friends, they could be your coworkers, they could be people in the lab that you're always in, from what it sounds like. You don't know what they are. You don't know where they are all the time.
No, but I guess that's why, wasn't it at this time that they were talking about different ways, I think? Or am I just making this up? That they were talking about different ways to start tracking them?
It was going to tracking and getting the...
almost like a registration.
Vaccine. It was to get the vaccine ready and going for the elimination of mutants.
That's right. Be like, well, I guess, in terms of that, I mean, that's what the vaccine is for, right? To help correct things that the old world us kind of fucked up back in the day.
Yeah, the vaccine.
Back in the day.
Back in my day.
Do you know what they're doing? And he kind of leans in a little bit conspiratorially. You know what they're doing to try and get that vaccine, Remi?
No, because I don't make the vaccine. She's looking at him like, I'm a college student, bruh.
Yeah, he just sort of looks over at you, and he's looking at the others, making sure they're in their own conversations, which it looks like River and Zach are really hitting it off.
Full on necking.
They're super into each other. This is probably the most you've seen River into a guy ever, and Izzy's blushing her goddamn head off. She looks like a strawberry.
Oh, what a beautiful
which
little
who
baby.
wouldn't with Artemis, right?
Exactly. What a babe.
So he leans in and he goes, I hear that the Astoria program isn't too clean as everybody says it is. So I've been kind of looking into it, actually. And I would suggest maybe not getting an internship with them because shit might hit the fan sooner rather than later.
Is this what they call insider trading? Because I know that's also not on the level.
I know a few people. Let's keep it there.
You know a guy who knows a guy.
I know the guy. How about that?
The guy, you know Jeanette Astoria.
I know the guy, capital T, capital G guy.
I've met her once or twice.
Well, I've met her too.
She is a real dime, isn't she?
Well, yeah, she comes over to Christmas all the time.
So you're close with her then?
Yeah. My mom is. My dad doesn't like her too much. He calls her some unbecoming words.
Your mother, does she talk about anything?
I mean, she talks all the time.
Yeah, it's just... So I've been reading on some stuff, just casually, and I've gone into a little background filing on Jeanette, which I'm sorry if that sounds weird because it sounds like you're relatively close with her, but she used to have these friends in college, one of them being your mother, actually, and the other one called Harper Rivera. But something bad happened with the Riveras, I guess, and I don't know, it just seems a little bit fishy. And he leans back in his chair a little bit.
Okay, this is not typical date conversation. Is Remi even me playing as this, even though I'm trying not to metagame, would she be this doesn't seem like normal conversation?
That's all on you.
So would that be an insight roll? Because it doesn't seem like it would be anything else.
Where?
I don't think it would be an investigation or a will save. This seems like an insight check.
You can do an insight check for me.
Okay. Now my insight is only a +6. And I got a 6 on the die, so that's a 12. Nope, she's
You think this is odd, but you're not this is actually probably one of the more interesting date conversations you've had, because it seems like he's actually interested in talking about stuff that you're relatively interested, and he knows somebody that you are relatively close with.
Okay, so what was his question about the Rivera?
Yeah, he was asking about how Harper Rivera kind of went away, but so.
And I know that's River's mom in this universe, correct?
Yes.
Okay. well, that's not my business to tell and explain. So I'm going to say, it kind of sounds familiar, though I'm not that familiar with her.
And he looks over at River, who's Joy in this universe, and goes, is that not Joy Rivera?
And I give him like a look of like, what? So there can't be more than one person named Rivera?
In Eden, it's very rare. I mean, there's like maybe 5 Smiths, but like at that point, Smith is just too common of a name. But that's Hadley. That's Rivera Hadley right there.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Remi is slowly starting to take control of her subconscious.
If you want to try to take control, then
do a will save.
Yeah, you knew it.
I'm gonna do a different dice. Ooh, that's a 17 on the die plus. Where's a will? Where's the will? Plus a 9, so a 26.
26.
26.
So, as soon as he says, isn't that Joy Rivera Hadley?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, something clicks.
Mm-hmm.
It was like having the full name of your best friend like trigger something for you.
Yes.
His face starts looking familiar to you. His like casual demeanor. You are aware of the situation, but you're like you are more confused than you are.
Of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you can now play this at any point that you want to. I will say that you aren't out of your head, but you do.
Okay.
You were just kind of snapped back into place in a way.
So in the dreamscape, but aware of surroundings.
Exactly. You
Okay.
kind of
Perfect.
you remember when James was giving us so much hassle about not being able to take control of our own dreamscapes?
Yes.
You just took control of your own dreamscape.
Fuck yes. Okay, so this is what I want to do.
Now, this is me being a good DM, a good game goddess.
Yes.
Maybe triggering Peter to knowing that you are aware of everything probably isn't the best plan. And that's coming from Remi's intelligence.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to pretend that I am still like, tra-la-la, like that kind of a situation. That's what I was going to do.
Okay.
Because I was looking at all sorts of other things that I could do, and I was like, oh, this isn't smart. This isn't what Remi would immediately do. This is the closest she's ever had, like, come to Peter without, like, being an absolute asshole and could actually get shit out of him.
Come to Peter, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Come to Peter.
So this is what I'm gonna say. This is how it feels, essentially, of you getting back into your head. So Joy Rivera Hadley was said. There was like a click that came into your mind. All of a sudden, like, you know when you're sick and you're really out of it and your head's like super fucking cloudy, and then literally the next day when you feel better, you're not like dizzy anymore and everything feels just like normal and bright, and like you are aware of your surroundings. That is how that feels, immediately going back into your own body and having control over it.
Perfection. So he was asking, and I'll be like, I mean, well, yes, but that's not my information to tell. And I know that Joy is kind of like, she doesn't want to like talk about her family as much because she's like a very introspective and kind of doesn't want to, you know, shoot the shit kind of a person. So that wasn't my information to tell.
Okay, that's fair. I love a loyal friend. So you don't know much about Joy then?
Well, I do. She's like my best friend, you dummy.
Okay.
And I like playfully like tap his hand like when I say dummy.
Because when you said dummy, he was just like
like, you know, like people who like just like flirtily call you like a dummy or like ha ha ha. But I was like, wait a minute, I didn't like that didn't sound like how I wanted it to. So let me retcon how I wanted that to sound.
Okay. So he just sort of smirks at you and goes, you know, I'd love to actually like take you out, not just like as like a fun little like get together friends thing like we're doing now.
Well, I mean, and then I guess I'm wearing like a watch or something, and I'm just like, I currently don't have any plans at blah 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 time tonight. Does that work?
Yeah, that works fine, actually.
Yes.
I would love to do that with you. Peter looks towards the waitress after like you guys get your food and everything and pays for everything because he is a gentleman and will pay for your date.
What a fucking misogynist. Like, I don't have my own money.
And when he gets up, he like offers his hand to you to help get you out of your chair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I take it and I bat my beautiful little eyelashes at him.
And he goes, I will see you tonight then. And you can look over at fake Izzy and fake River, who I'm going to make it very clear. You being in Remi's body and seeing River in like cute little pigtails and almost just like dark academia, like sort of looking thing. You're probably like, she doesn't have any piercings on or whatever. She just looks like a cute, like goth academia girl almost. And you probably are having like weird, like...
I'm gonna immediately look at her and say, no, we gotta change this whole look. And I drag her to the closest like
it's like
edgy piercing store.
Remi, no, you know I don't like needles. What are you doing?
That's okay, we're getting fakes.
All right, to the boys and real River. Hi, boys.
Hello.
To the real time situation.
You just got, like, basically notification of, like, Remi's not in the fucking house.
Woo!
I would say Remi in the house, but she's not.
I'm gonna look over to River and say, do you know if she ever slept walk?
Oh, no. Oh, God. Don't. Oh, God. You're asking...
You're asking the wrong people.
One, I sleep like a rock. Two, she also sleeps like a rock. Oh God, I think maybe she did one time, but it was like probably a while ago.
Did I actually sleepwalk?
I think you might have, but like don't quote me on that.
Remi, the ghost Remi.
Remi pops back in just out of nowhere. He's like, did I?
No sleep deprived and is having a ghost Remi next to her going, I think you did, but don't quote me on that.
This is how we make the chibi versions of ourselves canon. You see chibi Remi pop up in River's hallucination. Did I actually sleepwalk?
Except since River is sleep deprived, she can actually see GB Remi this time.
Yeah, but she's just like, I swear you did one time, but it might have been just like a bathroom. We cuddle a lot now, Remi. I don't.
Oswald's like looking everywhere, like, what the fuck are you talking to, man?
Oh no, Remi's gotten everyone contagious.
Oh.
Oh God! Oh, maybe one time, but that might have just been like a bathroom break. You have to wake up to go potty and then come back to bed.
Oh, I was under the impression you were talking about Remi sleepwalking to pee.
I'm just saying there has been weird times where I've been high or drunk, and I've gotten up and I don't remember going to the bathroom, but it's very obvious at some point I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It's odd.
Chibi Remi then pops up and says, "Have you been peeing in our bed?"
Absolutely not. That's what I get up. Maybe we can contact Data and they can get. I mean, if we think about it, we have all of the access to all of the cameras now because we're the heiresses of Astoria Cyber Techno. I hate this.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a good look on you.
I mean, yeah, couldn't we use Astoria's, like, shit?
Heiress, don't be an asshole!
I've been an heiress. It looks good on me.
Couldn't we use Astoria's technology now because, like, she's gone? And...
That's what I'm saying!
Correct.
Yeah, so...
somebody get on the phone with Professor Lancaster. Somebody get on the phone.
I was going to say we call Data and just have him hack in because technically it's not illegal if it's your own thing.
Technically, it's not Data's. Technically, it's Augustus.
That's fair.
Oh, God, does that mean I have to get on the phone with my dad? Guys, I'm not mentally prepared for that. Guys, I can't.
Michael's just going to reach down and grab his phone and call Lancaster.
Okay. Is Augustus.
Yeah, you're not going to like what I'm about ready to tell you.
Oh, God damn. Michael! What's going on?
We need you to hack or to get into the Astoria system.
I'm looking at it right now. Where do you think I've been for the past few days?
Okay.
In fact, all of the other mutants and everything that were in my house, they are now just in the city making whatever they want their house because, like, I don't need all of these labs. Are you fucking crazy? Absolutely not.
Okay. Are you sitting down?
You hear him. You hear like a creak of a chair. Hey, Kyle, lean back. Perfect. You hear that?
Actually worked.
I knew that would come in handy one day.
I knew this shitty old chair would make it good foliage.
The funny part is it's not even a shitty old chair. I've had it for like a year. It's just like a $40 Amazon bullshit chair.
I love that I can do shit like that and it makes everybody die. Like
I knew that Jeffrey Bezos wouldn't make good chairs.
It's actually like surprisingly comfortable, just very noisy.
Anyways, you hear that and he goes, I am now.
Can you cross all references to your daughter and see if any cameras have picked her up lately?
Why don't I like where this is going? Because last time I heard from you, y'all were like getting real sleep deprived, and
okay.
I don't like the fact that you can't find my daughter.
Oswald's pouring a cup of coffee, but he's still like really tired, so he's missing the cup by like an inch. He's like,
Zach is taking the coffee from you, saying, "I said no." You hear in the back of your mind, by the way, Oswald, you can hear your uncle's voice just sort of whispering in your ear, just like, yeah, it's about high time. You probably get away from. I don't know why I was country for a second.
I don't know why I was Augustus Lancaster for a second.
I was still on Augustus. Your goddess was still in Augustus form.
What if we all are like secretly related?
What if we are all secretly
Targaryens?
Augustus Lancaster?
Right. Augustus had a lot of grandkids.
He just goes, I think it's time. Your uncle in your like back of your head, you can just hear him whispering, I think it's time you kind of get away from these idiots, don't you?
Should I roll to like resist that?
You can do whatever the fuck you want with that.
What would that be? Like fortitude, I guess?
Fortitude, sure.
Thank you.
Could it be a strength check? And let me just quickly forward it 20 feet.
Yeah, can it be a fighting check with my plus 25?
No, because it's a mental
Meanwhile,
thing.
hold
It's not
up.
a with
Peter
your
rolled
fist
an
thing.
insight earlier, got a total of 59, and it was a natural 1.
Yeah.
Great. That's like
Yeah,
in the most recent episode of NADPOD, fucking Emily rolled a nat 1, but it was still 23. It's 18 plus 11, so 29.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm just like...
You just kind of roll it off.
Yeah, I'm just like... In my head, I guess I respond to it like, you fucking suck, shut up. And then I take a sip of my Coke.
Yeah, so you can feel like that you're awake, but you're not like, are you awake? Like, because like you normally can't just feel shit like that.
Can I do like a thing where like I pinch myself or something like that? Just to see if I'm like, just to see if this is the real world.
Sure.
Actually, is the coffee pot still there?
Yeah.
I touch the coffee pot because it's probably still hot, and I make an M&M joke, and I say, "That's an awfully hot coffee pot."
Dear God.
Yeah, it feels a little bit warm.
Okay, so just the fact that I can feel that is confirmation that I'm in the waking world.
For the most part, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so you definitely see little Remi Chibi, and you can talk to her if you want to.
I think I just ignore her because I'm not sure, like, if she's like some type of trickster god or whatever. So I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore you for the moment.
And I look at him dead in the face and I just go, there's a mate of you running around here somewhere, but they haven't shown up yet.
I take a very nervous sip of my Coke.
Okay. All right. Back to Michael and Augustus having a productive conversation.
We need Chibi Michael to show up at some point.
We need Chibi River and Chibi Michael.
Oh boy. What a podcast.
How meta of us.
Yeah, right.
We've been meta for the past like 2 episodes, and it's been perfect.
Yeah, right.
So,
Can you just do it, Professor, please?
all right. And he like, you can hear him like clicking on things, and he's just like, it's a little bit scary how much cameras she had with literally everything. I just want everybody to know that.
Trust me, you just grow used to being followed your entire life. I tell you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say AR is probably Anchorage, so I'm just gonna go over there. Okay, where are you guys at exactly? Because apparently she knew, but I don't know. You're at the Airbnb in like the park area, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. Those are all those cameras right there. Why does it have a shooting function? Why do these cameras have shooting functions?
Just in case.
You see a random like guard walks by in a dart.
Shut up by these cameras? Wait!
You see a guard walks by and then he just gets shot in the neck by a dart.
You see just a fucking blow dart gun pop out of this camera.
Wait, I have cameras. Wait a second. Let me see this recording real fast. And you see the recording of Oswald from the window flipping it off, and you just see pew, and he goes, "All right, that's what happened. Sweet." That's wild.
Wait, did the cameras actually make like a pew sound, like an anime
time.
pew sound?
I think they did.
Yep,
Oh,
every time.
Cool. Dope.
Oh god. Yeah, so he's just like, okay, okay, let me look up Remi's likeness and just sort of put her in there. Just like you just hear like, and from behind you hear Data going, "This is wild." My blood sugar is low, so I'm gonna have you guys like RP for a second. But Data goes, "This is absolutely," and you just hear his own like chair roll over, and he goes, "Okay, he's like, Data, can you help me find her?" And he goes, "Yeah, of course I can. Do you like when I have to do 2 NPCs at once and I accidentally like mix their voices? It's like
Yes.
wild.
This is beautiful.
It's the
I noticed I do
most
that.
glorious thing about being a game goddess.
Yeah, I just need everybody to know that's ADHD.
Yep. Imposter syndrome. Who?
Ooh, because it looks like she's in that outdoor mall area. I see like files of where you guys were last, and it seems like you guys were there and like they were getting their hair done, I guess, in like a bakery sort of situation. There's a video
God,
of
yeah.
Oswald very sadly looking into this bakery with a social score of like 1.5 over
I
his
have
head.
no
I'm gonna
idea
guess
what
that's
bakery
not
you're talking about at all. No idea.
It was when we were
You-
trying to get the
No, he
cinnamon
knows.
buns, and you had to.
He knows.
No,
He's just
there-
denying it.
There's no, but then like you hear because there's video on, like there's audio on these,
great,
and
there's
he
audio.
like pushes them, and you just hear him go, "Gooey, warm."
That's right, because he wanted a chocolate chip cookie.
Then he wanted it soft and warm and gooey, and he was screaming that, and people were videotaping him because they were very concerned that there was someone with a 1.5 social score that was screaming that out. So, yeah, I would go over to, I guess, the outdoor mall area because I guess that's where she is.
I
That
can't
would
believe
be
I
my
walked all the way over there. Jeez Louise.
Can
You went
I'm gonna-
Okay, you're surprised you walked from the fucking, like, warehouse to the lower district to get, like, walked by fucking Vander, and you're surprised you
Well,
walked.
I don't know how much time has passed. I didn't think it was that much time.
Do you know how like when you're asleep and like you close your eyes and then
And
you
then
wake
you
up
just
and it's
wake up.
morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I feel
kind
like-
of what's going on.
I feel like at this point we should just ask the professor if she shops in her sleep.
Is she a shopaholic, sir?
How's your credit score there?
My credit score is amazing. Thank you. However, she does shop a lot.
And then Chibi Remi pipes up. I'm not here to defend myself, but I do not agree with this.
I'm just like side-eyeing
this
Chibi Remi,
small-
like that. You know the meme of that puppet, like the monkey puppet
This
that just
small
like looks
little
back and forth.
chibi, this small little chibi with like a cute little like skull, crop top,
Oh,
and
God.
like
It's here.
That's the
little
introduction of Chibi River.
cute little black.
Okay, you can't make your chibi self exactly like how you are.
Yes, I can.
It's not how this works.
Well, to be fair, mine is Oswald, but like
see,
gayer.
so she has like this little black like cat tail. How about that?
There.
And
Perfect.
Has to be anime.
It has to be
Of course.
anime related.
with like she has like the big like purple eyes and a little nose stud, and she's just like,
I see you went with the cat costume.
it's cute. I mean, look
Why do you think I'm a fox?
look at my tail right now, Remi. Look at my tail. She twerks at you.
I also turn around and I'm like, look at mine, and I'm twerking my little fox.
Oh,
What the fuck is wrong with that?
I don't know, man.
We're professionals, damn it.
Why do you think
Okay,
I
y'all-
tweeted out
y'all
just
RP
now that our
y'all
podcast
RP
is
this
turning
for,
into
like-
an anime alarmingly fast?
Yo, RP, whatever the fuck you want RP for like a moment. I need to go grab something so my blood sugar doesn't.
so this is where Michael's chibi comes in.
Is it?
If you want.
Is it?
Since we have to RP some bullshit.
Yeah, the 3 chibi characters. You see like the really colorful anime screen come up, and it's just like, we'll be right back.
The Sailor Moon transformation videos.
I feel like
Oh,
Michael
Lord.
would be a Sailor Moon type TV. Just
Oh my god. Can you please dress up as Sailor? Which one's the one? Is it Sailor Uranus who's the guy who transforms? Is that the one? Is it Sailor Uranus?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. I was going to say Sailor Jupiter is what Michael would end up looking like.
Oh, yeah, Sailor Jupiter. Yeah, that would probably be more his vibe. Oh, God.
So, this is where a big-headed, bright-eyed, bright green-eyed, in a real mini skirt and a crop top comes in. What the hell was that?
Allie's responding because she still has her headphones on.
Wait, is she responding in Discord?
No, she's just yelling.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Hi, what? I was screaming at my dog.
Oh.
We finally found Sailor Michael.
Yeah, Chibi Michael. Shut up.
What the fuck did I miss?
A full-on Sailor Moon cosplay. That's what you missed.
Oh my god! Do you have the little like
Sailor
diadem
Jupiter.
and everything?
Sailor, let me pull.
Sailor Jupiter.
It's like you have like the little diadem and like the little gloves. Oh, I love this for you.
The little tiara.
He's gonna look up. He's just gonna be like, "Yeah, what you gonna do about this?" He's gonna have cross his arms.
That makes River the Sailor Moon cat, by the way. Just say.
Oh, that makes you Luna and me Artemis.
And I'm just.
Wait, in My Hero
who's
Academia,
the guy in the top hat
hold on.
in that?
That's Tuxedo Kame.
Oh,
That's
no,
Tuxedo
Mask.
Mask.
I feel like Oswald is Tuxedo Mask.
But you're a maid.
Exactly.
Hold on. There's My Hero Academia. There's the cat people. Hold on. In My Hero Academia, I feel like cat people team.
Oh,
you're gonna get some like NSFW shit. Looking that up.
No, it's
it's the Wild Pussycats.
Yep.
You know the dude. That's who I imagine that Michael.
Great.
Pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Except more.
What's the
more
dude's name?
It's
What's the
her
dude's
name is oh shoot.
My name is
Piltover.
Is the big chonky one.
I think Piltover is her name.
No. Tiger. Tiger is the name of their superhero name.
I love recording with y'all.
But they were on the team of the Wild Pussycats, and they're fucking awesome.
This shit keeps my mental stability. I just need everybody to know that.
You're welcome.
It puts me in such a good mood. All right, so Remi is at the outdoor mall, and that's where, like, for a moment you just hear Data in the background going, "These computers are so fucking fast." And he goes, one minute, and he like pops in. And you guys kind of know it's not like a kind of. Y'all definitely know where they're at. Y'all, Michael might know too, just because, you know, Michael Astoria. Michael Astoria. Yeah, so you probably know where they're at. Y'all remember in like episode 3 when y'all went to that one building.
To the nightclub?
The building with a door that wasn't there before?
That was...
To the nightclub?
It was the same day. It was the same night with the nightclub when Shade and Hood were taken. Y'all were put into another building. Do you like to say some more that's going on right now? Shut up!
That was beautiful ASMR right there.
I'm dying, but okay.
That was beautiful ASMR. Love that.
And then my Dexcom screaming. Yeah, y'all were going to a building that was owned by Astoria, and you guys had to go rescue the professionals because that made sense, like story-wise, canonically, right? That we weren't trained at all. We had to rescue the professionals.
Was just trying to get us killed because I think I got shot and hit in the head like 45 times and I should have died.
I think you did.
I should have died.
Michael, in that point, was like on like a training mission. I guess I don't know. Michael, what were you doing?
At that point, yeah, probably going to get Frank.
That's the origin story of Frank.
Frank.
Oh my god, that's okay.
I was going to say Frank was the pet of a magical girl who just popped into this universe somehow.
He fell.
You see Frank come up a chibi form as well now?
But it's just Frank, but with like the really cute little blush.
It's just a circle.
Just Frank with little blush lines.
Frank can actually like go into like a I think I said it was like a BB-8 circle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he just sort of he was like in his circle. You just hear this weird rolling from one AC unit to another. Or not unit, the like vents. From one vent to another. And all of a sudden he just fell on Michael's head. That was what Michael was doing. Yeah, but they're in that building, and they're actually in that security room. Exactly. And it's has the same blue, like greenish glow that it did before, and it looks like that wall. And you see the door open, and you know it's the same door because y'all have this visceral memory of Jake Gold, because that is the same place Jake Gold was born. And
you mean where I used a motorbike to kill a family of 3?
Yeah. Well, that was the morning. That was the next morning. But yes, that is where that happened. But Michael, a minute. Not Michael. I apologize. My blood sugar is low. But Data is sitting in like one of the chairs, and you look like he's already at home in this new like technological wonderland where he's just like, want everybody to know, I know y'all are sleep deprived as fuck, but I just need to like voice this because it popped up in the Game Goddess's head, and he's just very excited. I need everybody to know how much easier it is to get to Jeanette Astoria's files while being in her actual fucking office. All right, thanks. I am going to give you the correct coordinates to Remi.
I think Data's blood sugar is low too.
Yeah. I haven't eaten in 6 years. Allie just needs to always play NPCs when her blood sugar is low. Fun fact.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That was a sneeze.
Yeah.
Didn't sound
What do you
like
think
a
it was?
I don't
That's
know.
my sneeze.
I'm chugging orange soda as quickly as I can.
Kind of sounded like a
That's
staple
okay.
gun.
No.
Huh?
The sneeze kind of sounded like a staple gun.
Nah. No, it sounded like a sneeze,
that?
bro.
I don't know.
That was a plane.
No, that's behind me. I have my window open because it's a nice day.
All right. So yeah, Data like pulls up like video footage of Remi in the outdoor mall area, and it's not. People are like taking video because like you can't just be called the heiress. My ex comes very angry at me. You can't just be called the heiress of a fucking like company and pretend like people won't recognize you. So we have like sleepwalking Remi walking around this place, and she's like lightly mumbling to herself.
Mhm.
And Data goes, "Oh shit!" And he's like very like quietly doing that. And if you see, he like moves the camera around, and you can see a man with like swept back. He looks more casual than you've seen him before. More like black jeans, like white V-neck, kind of like still has a jacket on. But
Oh, so he even
he
dresses like an asshole. Got it.
but he has like the swept back, blonde, like reddish
So
hair.
I was Remi napped.
Literally.
No, because
You're napping.
he's just
You're Remi.
yeah, you're walking and napping, but he's just like following you with like a smile. You can tell he's not like doing anything malicious yet, but he's just like, and we have Peter. Awesome. Britton, I keep staring at that goddamn thing you put in our Discord.
I don't even know what you put in the Discord. Now I have to go look.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Kyle.
Don't do it. This is like the Rule 40, Dora.
It's mostly that I keep looking at the shading on Scooby's
That's
shit.
what I
That's
call
it.
No, that's the problem.
Okay, cool.
I dare
Everybody
you to
else
post
is-
that in the horny jail.
Do ya?
And the fact that he has not all, it's like an 8-pack. That's what it is. It's an 8-pack, and then
Not
he
even
has
staring
like
at
side
Shaggy.
muscles.
I'm not even staring at Shaggy. I'm
No, it's
staring at
just Scooby with a giant dick.
Yeah, that's
There.
literally all I'm staring
Dear
at.
God. Oh
Well,
no.
post it. You can put it under spoilers.
We already have people who are like, Jesus Christ, these people are fucking nuts. Well, now it's gonna be even worse. Did you even? I was about to say, did you even put it under D&D chat? Because I saw a spoiler thing under D&D chat.
No.
Okay, good. Oh boy.
What did I put on D&D chat? I don't remember.
No, you put it
It
in
was
horny
something
jail.
about fucks.
Yeah.
I like that you
That
put
one
a
I have no
spoiler
idea
over
why
it.
I spoilered it.
Oh, boy.
La 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 la.
Okay.
So Dana's just like, yeah, I would get down to the I don't like that. And River's just like, why does Peter want to get into Remi's pants so badly? Why can't he take no for an answer?
Meanwhile, her father is still on the line.
Because he is an asshole. All right, location, real quick.
River just like goes. River's just like, nah, my friend. Like a true friend.
What was the location again?
It's at that outdoor mall.
Okay,
that
cool.
You guys were at. All right.
Click. Done. Going.
We're going to the mall.
I get in a car and I'm still seeing the chibi characters and I'm like, I'm driving.
No, you're not.
Chibi Remi's in the driver's seat. No, driving bitches.
You're sitting on Michael's lap.
Fucking Chibi Remi's just like on Michael's lap, just like doing like the cute little like leg, doing like the cute little leg thing where they just like whack, because you're not hitting the floor anytime soon.
Just making driving noises.
Okay, so when I'm in Will's car and he's driving, I will do that. Where I'm like,
You should get like a little like toy steering wheel just to annoy him even more.
This episode just turned into oops all bloopers.
What he does is that he'll like switch it into sports mode so it does make the noises, and then I'm like, slow down, I don't like it that you're going fast.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I'm an absolute baby.
while you guys are like rushing to get to the outdoor mall area,
Once
and
again, I need rescued.
Augustus is absolutely destroying Michael's phone right now. Like he's just blasting.
What do you mean she's with Peter?
Again? What do you mean? What do you mean Peter has a liking to my daughter? What's going on?
Later. We're gonna go get your daughter before this.
Is Oswald tired enough that he's gonna tell him that they dream fucked?
I feel like he's blasting everybody's phone right now. So if you want to,
it's on a group chat.
We're stopping your daughter from actually fucking him instead of dream fucking him. Now shut up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I typed. Actually,
There's a Discord with no Remi in it. It's literally just
it's the Remi. This group chat channel is called Remi napping. Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Which Discord
this
server are we
is the
doing this
third
in?
time I've been kidnapped, isn't it?
I think it is actually like the third time you've been kidnapped, maybe the fourth.
I don't want to say you're kidnapped. I feel like you're just going on a nice like leashless walk.
No. This is straight up like I was.
Ever have those people that take their dogs on a walk without a leash because they're like, my dog's like.
Okay, fuck those people. Those dogs aren't actual dogs. Those are people in dog suits. Ain't no way that's true.
Without Show Tucker, there would be no furries.
Ugh.
I will say before, I would take Suki on walks throughout my neighborhood without a leash because she would just follow behind me.
Jesus Christ.
I can do that with Dexter.
Yeah.
He don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He just follows right beside me.
But Suki can't walk no more, so.
She can. It's like she just slides across the floor very slowly.
It's not slow, though. That's the thing. Okay, so, we're going back to Remi. I'm going to say that you spent your weird dream day trying to put River back in river form, and this River is not a fan of it.
That's fine.
And you don't even see her. You see her. It's like she doesn't see herself as River. She sees herself as Joy. So like that's makes stuff awkward. So you have to like stop yourself from calling her River. You have to call her Joy, and you don't like it. So it's going into the, I guess, night of your. That was cute, right? The night of your date.
Yes.
That's actually that's one of the reasons why one of my exes dumped me, because I could burp louder than him.
Meanwhile, you farted right in front of me, and I was like, "Nice."
But you were just like, "What's the most ladylike thing you could do right now?" And I just had one locked and loaded.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, AJ, fuck you.
Damn.
Yeah, he was kind of full of himself.
The world must revolve around AJ.
Yep.
Seriously. So I would like to say that you went back to your house like before all of this happened, and it's like nothing happened. Your mom was there.
Oh my god!
Like, we're gonna get you ready for your date. I'm so excited. But your dad was not there because he was in his lab doing shit.
Well, then again, this is my dreamscape. If Peter wants me happy, he wouldn't have my dad there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He don't know that. Let him be stupid. Let him realize his mistakes.
Yeah, but
La 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 la. I'm ready.
Sweet. What is Remi wearing?
What's
on
Remi
this
gonna
date?
wear?
What's Remi wearing? Is she wearing like the cute little like black dress that like
No.
With the tights underneath.
Okay, so You know how in House of the Dragon where Alicent starts wearing green to show that she's gonna go to fucking war with
Only
Rhaenyra?
because of TikTok.
So Remy's color, I guess, I think I also stated that Remy's favorite color was green, so she's going to be wearing green.
Okay.
And it's like an absolute Princess Diana revenge dress.
Good.
It looks fantastic.
So you look hot.
I look hot as sin.
So a nice little knock comes at your door, and one of the maids answers it because you wouldn't answer your rich house door. That's not your job. You're a fucking princess. You hated it, but you are.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I am. Thank you.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
You hated it when people called you it, but it was true. You are now seeing that when River said, "Oh no, a princess," you were just like, "Oh no, she was right. She was correct in that assessment." I was just angry that day, or like really grieving.
I was on my period.
Just imagine if Chibi Peter ever shows up. Starts being
Chibi Peter. Oh my god. Maybe Remy would consider it if it's Chibi Peter.
Yeah, so Peter shows up, and unfortunately, he does look great. He is wearing kind of a suit, but without the tie, because fuck the tie, and his like white shirt's like unbuttoned a little bit at the top, so you can like, yeah, because even though it's like a douchebag move,
I feel like he'd be wearing like a red top with like a gold undershirt.
Is he dressed as Lucifer Morningstar?
My
one true love. My one true love.
Lucifer.
Here's the thing: I don't want him to wear red because she's wearing green. And that would be like too Christmassy for me.
Christmas!
I mean, it's already Christmas season, right? I've actually seen Christmas decorations come up already in my neighborhood.
I went to Target yesterday, and there were Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I feel like at this point in game, it is like turning into like fall time, so it isn't like fall yet.
Can he like be wearing like black?
Yeah,
I feel like that's more his vibe.
Black. Yeah.
Black.
Okay, how about this? Because it is like evolution in like red capes and everything, red robes. Is like a black suit, but it does have like almost like maroon like on the inside of it. Mm-hmm. And he's wearing a it's not like black on black because he would do like black pants, black jacket, but he's not like black on black kind of a dude. He has a trying to think what would be. He has like a navy like button up, so it kind of does like a nice little two-tone thing going on. But you can see like on the like very inside, it's like a dark maroon like inside of the suit jacket.
Fun times.
And he goes, "You look gorgeous, Remi."
I take is he just standing at the doorway?
No, he's handing you flowers.
God damn it, Allie. I take them. What kind of flowers are they?
I know how to take somebody out on a good fucking date.
What kind of flowers are they?
Cough.
They are. See, I know you. I know you, Elena.
You know me, Elena. Do you know? Okay. If it's me, Elena, let's see if you get this right.
Here's the thing, though. I know you, Elena. But I also know if I give Remi roses, then I know that's not you. I know that's Remi. If I give, that's like too classic. That's like not something that's like boring. Elena would very much enjoy like sunflowers. That's very much And Elena.
Okay.
And Elena
Fun
flower.
fact, Remi's favorite flowers are my favorite flowers, and those are tulips.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that information.
You're
you dumb
welcome.
whore.
But I also love sunflowers. Sunflowers are very nice. Sunflowers and wildflowers.
I like how you're just like, that wasn't the wrong answer, actually.
It was a very good answer. I also would be happy with sunflowers. Any kind of flower I'm happy with. Because I love flowers to begin with. Because I am a fucking garden witch.
I feel like he would. So what he gives Remi is kind of like a bouquet, and it has white daisies in it. It has it has like little tea roses in it, so they aren't like normal roses, but they're like white tea roses, and then there's like hints of like little greenery in it, and then like little yellow carnations. So it's like very subtle, but very like classic and pretty, but it's not like just roses.
So like the ones that like he'd have to like hand select of like put these in there, put these in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I accept them and I smell them, and then I'm just like, I'm going to have to put these in a vase. Hold on a second. And I like go put them in a vase, and then like I'm saying to myself, God fucking damn it.
You're like
And I'm telling myself, you cannot fall in love with the bad guy. You cannot fall in love with the bad guy.
you're like, I am here for information.
G.B. Oswald finally shows up.
G.B. Oswald finally shows up in Remi's dream.
G.B. Oswald walks around the corner and he's like, a vase, madame.
I just walk up to Remi and I smack Remi.
Like Tuxedo Man. Like the Tuxedo Mask.
Pretty much, yeah. He's dressed like Tuxedo Mask now. He's no longer dressed. He's no longer dressed in the maid outfit, but he walks up.
You do have the maid hat on with the top hat.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for giving me
he walks up to Remi and just like smacks the fuck out of her and is like, "You can't be the one to fall in love with the bad guy."
And then I'm just like, in the dream, I'm just, Oswald?
Technically, yes. Technically, no.
Why do you sound like Gilbert Gottfried?
He's small. He's smaller. He's smaller Oswald. Small Oswald. No.
Small Oswald is Gilbert Gottfried. Got it. I'll make that note.
He's like a less intense Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay.
And I'm just like, this is so weird. And then I walk back out and I'm fully composed. And I'm just like, where are we going? I'm going to take you to the sewers, baby.
No. We're going to that really nice restaurant that just opened up in the upper district, over toward like the shopping district area.
Oh my God, Chipotle?
Not Chipotle. No.
But like you walk up and it doesn't say Chipotle, it just says future Chipotle.
My Elena's coming out.
I want to make it canon that
it's giving fancy restaurant ratatouille vibes. Like that's where we're going.
I want to make it canon that every fast food joint that like has made it to the 200 years in the future that this is.
It's just future, blah,
it's
blah,
just
blah.
future, whatever it was before.
I mean, I've made fantasy Taco Bell before, so I'm not judging this.
Fantasy Taco Bell plus, future Taco Bell, and then, what about the Taco Bell KFC fusions?
That's future KF Bell.
Future Taco C.
Yeah, Taco C. Oh, I like that better.
Okay, so we're moving. Yeah, but it's like a fancy restaurant. It's not Chipotle. We're not doing that.
Okay.
You wouldn't be dressed up like this to go to Chipotle. You absolute mad lad.
I would dress up nice and go to Chipotle. Fuck you.
It's not my fault I like Chipotle, and it's what I'm craving right now.
No, it's a fancy restaurant. Y'all are going to a nice
Okay.
This is
fancy
going to be
restaurant.
another 4-hour recording.
No, it's fucking not.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, so y'all are going to a nice little fancy restaurant, and it's like low lit, has candles on the tables. It's like pretty expensive menu. It's like not a cheap menu.
Fancy Chipotle.
It's not Mexican, so
Well, neither is Chipotle.
No. That's fair.
It's American Mexican, which doesn't count.
Yeah, so y'all get a seat, sit down. You guys are you're not like mid restaurant. You can like see out the window and see like all of like the flying cars drive by and like the lights of Eden, which is a lot more like cyberpunky dystopian than like whatever James was doing. But there's like a lot of neon lights, and it like definitely like keeps your eye like watching things. And he smiles at you and goes, "Thank you so much for letting me take you out."
Oh, it's no problem. I've been wanting to try this for a little while now. And I'm like looking through the menu and leafing through it and see what they have.
So you told me a little bit about you, but like I feel like there's more. So do you want to like tell me about stuff that you're passionate about and like more like stuff that you're into and studying?
Sure. And then I go on because I don't want it to be like just all about that. And I'm just like explaining like Remi and just blah, blah, blah. And like just her being like wanting to study science, but she's not sure if that's what she wants to do, but she's doing it anyway. Her talking about that she did gymnastics in high school and a little bit in college and had to drop that because of how busy she was. And that she's interested in art, but sees that more of a hobby and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
All in character, but we don't have time for that shit.
Do you want to ask him shit? Do you know like a date?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to be like, I feel like I'm talking a lot about me after I just rambled for about 10 minutes during our appetizer course of me and all that other fun stuff. But what about you? What are your ambitions?
My ambitions. Oh, all right. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to make a better kind of existence. You know, being a part of like the whole sleeping market. If you don't sleep, you get kind of stir crazy. Kind of crazy in general. You can have bad repercussions.
Yeah. Kind of feel that. That's why I try to make sure that I get at least 8 hours every night.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's weird. Even when people have 8 hours of sleep, sometimes it's not enough. It has to do a lot with like how they're feeling mentally and physically. Sometimes you just need to sleep more to be able to heal yourself and to just rejuvenate yourself.
Okay, Allie, tell me if this is a stupid idea or not.
It is.
I want to...
If you have to ask. If you have to ask.
I want to make a reference about, like, I want to ask him, like, do you think that, like, when we dream that there's, like, other things going on? Like, alluding to, like, the fact that there's, like, the dreamscape. Like, seeing what he wants to say. Is that a smart choice?
You can do whatever the fuck you want, bitch.
Smart choice, guys.
Wait, repeat it again? I was spacing out.
Like, I want to, like, because he's, like, talking about sleep and why sleep is important. And I want to, like, ask him, like, what do you think happens in dreams? Like, do you think we go to different places that are exclusively in dreams or, like that?
Well, he did
that's
say
what
that he
all
was
he's been
studying
talking
dreams,
about.
right?
Okay, yeah, so then I guess that's what I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, so I think it's a valid question.
Okay, so I'm going to ask him, be like, so you're like super into dreams. So like, I read this article one time and it was about scientists who explained that when we dream, it's almost like a multiverse where you're seeing, and this is like an actual article, really cool, guys. There's like you're watching through the eyes of your other selves. Like, for instance, I had a dream of myself, I think it was last week, that there were giant spiders and my family owned a carnival shop. Do you think that's real?
I feel like there are elements to things that can be real and cannot be real. Definitely can allude to like your brain not being in like the same space that it is when it's awake. It's kind of like a self-conscious thing.
Now, there was this also really interesting book back in like the olden times, pre World War III.
Yeah,
and
of course.
This book was called, and then she like
So call out the
kind
World War III.
kind of smirks and goes, it was called The Sandman, and it was written by this amazing author, and there was this guy, and his name was Morpheus, and then she just wants to see his reaction, because that's Winston's real name, isn't it, Morpheus?
Yep.
And then she's like describing it, and she was like, I was just fascinated with this book as a kid. And that just kind of reminds me about what you're all into with talking about dreams and stuff.
You should specifically say Morpheus was the king of dreams.
Yeah, and say that Morpheus was like, and like she's describing like the point of this book. And she's like, do you think like that is something that happens? And just like watches him.
The moment you say Morpheus, you see his eyebrows sort of like quirk up a little bit, and he just like immediately like he was like looking at the menu a little bit, and now he's like looking directly in your face like as soon as you said Morpheus. And he like stops for a moment, and like he's not saying anything, he's just sort of staring at you, not in like shock, just like plainly, just for like a second. And he goes, well, if he is a god and he is there, a lot of us aren't hearing a lot of him from like right now, are we?
See, it's funny because in the actual Sandman show, where the King of Dreams did get captured and was away for 100 years.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Sandman is great, by the way, BG Dubs.
Fantastic fucking show.
Everyone should watch it.
Agreed.
So then I'm just like, okay, because I have a feeling he's kind of onto her. Can I do an insight check?
Yep.
Okay. That is another somewhat decent roll. That is a 14 plus 6, an unnatural 20.
He's just sort of watching for like, because that can kind of just been like a question that you truly wanted to know.
Okay.
So he's not like fully there yet.
Okay. So then, has the server come around yet?
Oh yeah, the server's come around.
Okay, so then I imagine we order. We continue talking about other things.
He orders a bottle of wine, by the way, for the table.
Fun! So then I'm just talking about normal things and then trying to find like something else. But I want to have an action ready just in case shit goes down. I want to have my natural weapons ready. Just have myself hyper aware if I'm able to actually use my powers in this kind of circumstance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I just want to have that ready, and I continue the date.
Okay. So he kind of asks you kind of about like your student, like the people that you work with, kind of like if there's anything interesting about them, and just sort of like goes from there. He isn't really like stopping to talk about the whole like Morpheus thing all that much. He kind of like stopped at the, well, no one's heard from him, so obviously he's not doing his job, like sort of thing. Like that was the last thing kind of about it.
And I wasn't going to push it because I didn't want him to like investigate me, because I can see that he's got high ass insight. Even though he probably already knows the jig is up, but that's just me. And I continue. And are we at like dessert now? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. What did we order for dessert, Allie?
Chocolate lava cakes.
Ew! Okay, so
But like with a
I'm
little bit of
gonna
ice cream on top, though.
Hell yeah.
On the inside, Remy's killing herself, but she's gonna do like that cute date thing where like she's being like she's feeding him pieces of cake and he's feeding her pieces of cake.
Gross. I hate
I know.
this.
I really want you to do the TikTok trend where people are just like, "You want an eight? No," and then they do airplane noises.
But yeah, that's what she's doing.
Yeah, but he goes, well, I'm going to be out of town for a little bit with my colleagues Niall and Edmund, so just if you need anything, you can call me anytime.
Well, that would allow me. I need to have your phone number, which I do not have.
And he gives it to you. He puts it on a napkin. He just goes, that was silly of me to ask you on a date and not give you a number.
Didn't think Peter would be that easy.
So then, are we heading towards the end of the date where he's going to take me back home?
Yeah,
okay.
You haven't really asked him anything, though, so like that's on you for not getting any information.
No, imagine that we're like talking back and forth.
Yeah, but you're not getting any information out of me, so like what are you, this was like for nothing.
I don't know what else, like I am okay, so guys, what do you think I should ask? Like, I don't know what to ask
where
him.
their main base is.
Yeah, just be super obvious about it. Hey, I know that you're Peter, like this evil guy. Where's your fucking base? And like, where's the off switch for all of this shit?
Like, exactly. I literally gave you like this.
I know,
you could get all this, and
like,
you've gotten nothing out of me.
I wanted to wait until like it was towards like, I don't know, like a certain spot where it made sense for us to not be focusing on more things than just eating, like actual talking to each other.
Just be like, if you guys are having dessert, just like after you guys have talked for like a long period of time, just say something like, hold on, let me think of it. Like, ask him what he thinks of like the current state of the world, and then be like, don't you ever wish you could do something about it? You know?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I think what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to play it safe because I don't want him to think that like I'm self-aware, because I don't want to like have him like kick me out of the dream and have me like just get nothing, because I have gotten like some bits.
Well, Remi used to not like mutants, right?
Yeah, so clearly,
tap into that and be like, have you heard about all these mutants lately? Like if you could do something about that, what would you do? Type thing. Now we know that there's something wrong with Winston. Like there's something up with Winston. So like that's a piece of information that we got, that that something has happened with him. Yeah. And so yeah, I guess that would be something that I would want to ask and be like, so you asked me, like, I don't want to make it seem like earlier when you were talking to me in the coffee shop about and then she whispers, the mutant problem.
Like, you do that, he smirks. I just need you to know that. He like does a cute little smirk at you.
So then I'm just like, so like you asked me, but you never told me what your ideas were about that.
I think that he whispers conspiratorially to you, because the mutants, and he like sits back and goes, I think that they are gifted. I think that they have more to offer than what this world is currently bringing to the table. I believe that they could do a lot of good rather than everyone thinking they can do just bad. Because if you think about it, people without the gifts can be just as bad as people with the gifts.
Well, yeah, there's two sides of every coin. So what would you do in order to like have that happen then, I guess, to have people see it differently?
I mean, I'm no big politician, Remi. I don't really have that control over what I would want to see happen.
Chibi Oswald is just trying to smack the fuck out of Peter right now, but he can't.
Okay, so my problem is, guys, is that this makes sense. Like, he's actually trying to help mutants get rights. And that's the problem that I'm having, me as a person, because
No, I get
understand.
That. It's
like,
just
I understand,
his method isn't right, but like
his method isn't right, but his reasoning is on point, and I think that's the reason why he makes such a good fucking villain.
Why do you
so
think Magneto also stayed a very good villain for a very long time?
Magneto is honestly one of my favorite villains.
Now that I think about it, I think James really did like model him after Magneto.
Yeah, I think he did. So I'm just gonna say, well, what if? Let's just play the devil's advocate here. You were that politician. Let's just say you were do we have presidents, or is it just like the individual cities are run by themselves?
It's the individual cities are run by themselves, but there's one full police force that like advocates for their all, like how we have like the smaller police force, and then there's like the SWAT team. There's like one full SWAT team that like kind of can do any like security over the 13 cities. But other than that, it's pretty much self-governed cities.
So then I'm going to say, so let's just play the devil's advocate here then. Let's say you are the person who is in charge. What would you do to change it?
I think I would close down all mutant testing labs that aren't doing anything other than hurting just citizens in general. Put anyone that has been questioned for illegal, anyone is mutant powers or not, anyone with illegal like backgrounds or tendencies to be put on a proper trial to talk about their crimes, and if they did anything actually worth getting prosecuted for, they would get prosecuted for. And I'm saying that for both mutants and non-mutant people, because the amount of people that don't have mutant powers is staggering to the amount of people that have mutant powers who just want to live compared to like crime rates. Along with that, we would probably open up actual housing for these mutants and probably clean up, what is it that you call it here? The lower district? Lower district probably has the most mutant population here. So that probably needs to be cleaned up so they can have proper schooling and like proper plumbing at least even.
Chibi Oswald chimes in and is like, I do have to take a shit.
He does not hear you.
But Remi does.
But he's just like, so it's really just more of a cleanup. I would probably task all of the police force that is currently here to no longer impound mutants for no good reason other than living their lives. I feel like that's a little bit ridiculous.
See, and this makes so much fucking sense. Like, this is him describing to Remi what he wants to see happen and to change, right? This is what he's envisioning, but he's not practicing what he preaches. Is that what I'm getting from this?
But he also has to make you like him in the stream, so...
Oh, that's true. That's true. He's probably just saying this, and he's actually probably like, no, I'd rather just fucking kill everybody and restart, like that kind of ideology. Okay, so I'm gonna say, like, well, yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. But what would you do if people didn't want that? Like, what if there's mutants who are perfectly fine just being themselves and not wanting to see that part of themselves?
People don't want to be free and happy and to be using their abilities to their best efforts. I haven't quite heard that. I'm sorry.
Well, there might be people out there, like you said. Some people, like, what did he say? How did he word it? It's not everyone is as they seem. That's how he worded it earlier. Just not everyone's exactly as you think they are.
Yeah, exactly. So the mutants that have obviously done something bad would be prosecuted correctly, along with the same treatment as people without mutant abilities. So, hand in hand. It would be an equal opportunist sort of thing. And if somebody wants a job that just so happens to have mutant powers, then at that point, then that person could possibly get that job in the same vicinity as somebody without the mutant powers. It's just like something that should be equalized. You know, like how they had that problem back like before the war where women weren't getting the proper pay as they should and men were getting like way more than they should have. It was like unequal. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It just would make more sense if everything was equalized.
Well, unfortunately, the world is not going to be an equal place for everybody. So I appreciate your high expectations, but I don't think humanity is ever going to get to that point.
Well, Remi, you just asked me what I would do if I was the politician. I never said that the world was going to end up perfect.
I know, but it's I don't know how to word this. Your heart's in the right place, and she gives like a little pat on his hand.
You should just throw in, just don't go commit any genocides now.
Don't go trying to kill all the people.
He looks at you, Remi, and he goes, I like you, Remi.
I kind of like you too, Peter.
Yeah,
and
that's because they dream fuck.
On the inside, she's dying, and then she casually like mind flips off Chibi Oswald.
I like that we couldn't find Chibi Oswald only to find him in Remi's dream.
Yeah.
Chibi Oswald doesn't really care as long as he can make fun of somebody.
Okay, so we're probably leading towards the end of the date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is he about to take me home, or are we going somewhere else?
You can say you want to go home, or you can go for a walk around the park.
We can go for a walk around the park, because I'm about to do some stupid shit.
All right, cool. I love stupid shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, sweet.
Okay.
So he looks at you and goes, do you want to go for a walk?
I would love to take a walk. And I just go, let's go over to, like, it's like, there's stupidly, like, the dark park or whatever that has, like, the one working light or whatever.
Oh, no, you're going to kiss Peter. You're going to give him a blowjob. Oh, no. How
yes. This is a PG-13 podcast.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That was the cutest lie you have ever given.
So we're going on this walk, and then I guess we're still talking. Does he have a question for me?
Not really. He's just enjoying your company right now.
So I imagine we're doing like quick banter back and forth and all that jazz, and then Remi does, because you gotta experience everything once, baby. I'm gonna do a quick perception check to see if there's any people around, because I don't want to hurt people. That is a 16 plus 8.
Yeah, imagine having normal stats and rolling normally.
24.
Couldn't be me.
So behind
24.
Peter, like, you can tell, like, from both directions of the park, there's somebody that looks like a little bit lanky. He definitely looks around like 6'4", like
fun.
toward one end of the park, and then another guy who looks around 5'7" ish, Kyle's height, toward like the other end.
So fucking
shout out my height like
Dreamweavers.
that.
So fucking Dreamweavers.
Self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
Probably Dreamweavers who are going to make sure that nothing happens. So I'm going to have Peter get into a position where hopefully he tells them to fuck off and go away. So private time. And I'm going to say, you know what, Peter? You only live once, and I give him giant kiss. But meanwhile, I am just loving this.
He kisses you back immediately, like without thought.
Okay, I full on like make out with him. I'm going to roll a 100 percentile die to see how much Remi likes this.
Oh boy.
I'm writing
that is
this
a 56. That is a 56. She kind of liked this. I mean, Peter's hot, so he's a hot villain. Remi's known for picking the bad dudes.
Yeah, he's definitely like holding you close and everything.
Okay.
It's like a nice little like probably overly passionate for a park kiss.
Okay, I'm going to peek one eye open and see if that dude, because I probably kissed him in one direction where I could see one of the dudes and see if he's still there. Or if like Peter mind told him
They're still there.
They're still there? Okay.
They're still there.
Okay. Ah, fuck. So, you know what? I'm a powerful, strong girl.
Strong, independent
Right?
woman.
I'm a strong, independent woman, right?
Strong, independent.
Are you?
I love Brayden just very lightly going strong, independent.
I can take on 3 gods at once, right?
Sure.
Take on, sure, yeah, go
How
ahead.
close are we, by the way? Because
Okay.
we're like trying to head down to that area. Do we like? Are we close?
Let's just see something. What was that fighting? Oh, a 42. All right, so yeah, you can do it. You can.
Because oh god.
Go for it. Please.
Okay. I don't know. How did he
Nice.
get? Oh,
Nice.
where?
Look
Nice.
at that awareness. 69.
So then, I pull away from the keys,
You right?
From the
and as I'm
keys.
doing so, I'm getting my natural weapons ready on my fingies, so it doesn't
Oh,
look out of
Alright.
place.
Okay.
And then I look at him with like my
I'm
eyes
so
still
stressed.
like my eyes are still like, you know, like those cute soft eyes that you have after you kiss somebody. And I just go, Peter, do you
'Cause-
want to know something? And I'm like batting
What,
my
Remi?
eyes. I'm just like, this is for Winston, and I stab into him.
Oh fuck. Well, boys, this is where we die on our hill.
This is where Remi dies, y'all.
He's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Like, I imagine that it hurts him like oh god, like that's uncomfortable. Like, I imagine.
What happened is you went to stab him and you like got like you poked him a little bit and then he grabbed your hand and he goes, I knew it. And he like sort of like takes your hand that you have the natural weapons on, his hand bleeding actually a little bit because he's holding on to the dagger that you turn like your hand into. So he's like actively hurting himself, and then he sort of wraps his arms around you so you can't do that again.
Okay,
So
cool.
your back is on his front.
So then this is what I do. I do my malleable form and turn my body into a fluid and flow out of him.
Well, I'm sure you flow out of him.
You hear as soon as you flow out, he just goes, Remi! And now we're going back so you can get scooped up by your friends because this has been going on for a moment.
I make
I imagine as this happens, like, am I awake now or am I still in the dream?
Give me a will save.
Okay, because I could have woken up at any time. That's a 10 on the die, plus my will is a 9, so 19.
No, you're still asleep.
Okay, so then I imagine what I do then, in order to make sure I don't get caught again, I do airburst, and I just poof away from him.
Airburst doesn't work like that. I'm gonna be very honest.
Okay, so then what I do is that I create a wall of water.
Okay.
Out
I'm
of
just
the
letting
water
you know right now,
molecules.
if I had air powers like that, the amount of fart jokes I would make.
Toot.
Exactly.
There is a power called noxious air, and if I do feel like taking it, I feel like it would be like my pickle farts.
Be like, Peter, I just had Taco Bell. You really want to fuck with me?
So I create a wall of water and I sprint as hard as I can away from him.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to the boys and River, who are running to the outdoor mall. I'm gonna say you guys get there with little issue. And there's like people you can actively see just like staring at their phones, like so happy that they got a video of Remi Monet Lancaster just like out. So like she kind of has like a weird trail behind her.
Quick, follow that trail of groupies.
Quick.
Pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
River goes, I'm so happy people do not know my face yet. Oh my god.
Oh, but they know mine.
The key word.
Apparently, I was yelling about chocolate that I don't remember. But
You were yelling about cookies to that bakery in particular.
well, cookies are worth yelling about. That's all I gotta say.
So yeah, there's like a line of people that are like staring at their phones, and you see like the back of a guy with like his like dark jean jacket on, like slick back blonde hair, just sort of like leaning on a wall of a building, just sort of like staring into something, and you can only imagine who that might be.
What powers does Oswald have again? I completely forgot.
You can get
You have
big.
the persuasion, the big, and the technology.
Yeah.
I need you to, along with River, who I'm doing for now, give me a awareness. Sorry.
Awareness?
Is it awareness or is it? No, give me a perception. Give me a perception.
Okay.
You want me to roll that too?
Yes.
It's a 25.
Oh, that's what I got too. 25.
Look at that.
Good.
Totally best friends.
What's 14 plus?
Totally.
Okay, so you also notice, Michael, you would know these guys because you remember seeing not only one of them, Edmund, but you remember seeing the other one, Niall, at the banquet. They are
good.
off to the side, also sort of watching.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm going to crack all of my animal abilities anyways to see whatever the fuck is around us.
Oswald's
my
gonna
heat sensing
Oswald's gonna pipe up after you're done with your thing.
and the sonar. And then danger, Will Robinson. Danger, his survival sense. Yeah.
I love it when I try to find shit and then I lose it. Oh wait, did I find it?
Flippy.
Flippy. Got it. Sweet. So, Michael, how would you say you're feeling right now?
Pretty upset and worried.
All right, cool. Can you give me a D100?
Oh, fuck. I don't like this.
How many minions are about to just fuck you up is what
That's
D100
pretty much how I feel. That's how I feel. Just a D100.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a natural 100.
I rolled 32.
Okay.
Because
You're
I
really
forgot
close.
I was really close to what?
You'll never know, apparently.
All you
just
had to
fucking
get was
drop.
a 30. All you had to get was a 30.
Above a 30 or below a 30? Or was I supposed to get like a 35?
33
was the correct answer.
I was going to say 32 and a half is what you were supposed to roll.
Don't be surprised if I make you roll that again. So right now it's just sort of like a stalemate where everyone's watching Remi. No one's really noticed everybody like come up right now. You are wondering if there's like anything around for you to like just to yeet, essentially.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I just want to see what all is like just people in general are around.
Oh, okay, so you can clock Niall, you can clock Edmund, you can clock Peter. From a little bit while away, you can see Luke is kind of like in the outside area of kind of like the parking lot. And
oh no.
What you remember to be the Reaper is
Here comes the
also on the
police
other
to pick up Luke. Here they come.
and the Reaper also being on the other side of the parking lot.
Literally, the moment you said Luke, I heard the sirens come by my house, and I was like, "Oh shit! Here they come to pick up that bastard!" The Wee Woo Brigade.
The Wee Woo Brigade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
God,
There's
if Luke's in my dream, I'm gonna fucking die.
There's a bunch of them. That's great. All right. Cool. Cool.
Is there a lot? Are we fucked?
I think we just need to grab her and get the fuck out.
Well,
If that says anything.
I can distract, or I can, I can grow to 45 feet now. So
I think that's a good distraction.
yeah. So just get me like, I don't know, 20 feet above the ground or something like that. Maybe 30 feet above the ground, and then I'll just grow as I fall. I want to do badass superhero landing as the goal here.
Badass superhero landing. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't really have an ability to really throw you, but all right.
No, that's fine. I'll just
You
drop
can.
out of the car.
Throw me!
That works.
I just opened the door and then I just thought of the trend on TikTok.
River is going. As soon as you do that, River is just like, this is like the one time that Hood did that, and it's still like really pretentious. Oswald.
Yeah, but like it's cooler when I do it because I'm not immediately an asshole. So I opened. Wait, before I say that, I opened my comm so Hood hears that.
Hood is in the middle of something else right now.
Well, he still heard it. So. Anyway, I open the car door and I'm like, I don't have a cool one-liner for this, and then I fall, and then I grow to 45 feet as I'm falling.
Okay. So you're doing like the full like superhero landing.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So when you do that, the kind of like the entirety of the outdoor mall shakes because you just grew really big and jumped out of a flying car.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, shockwaves and all that. I get it.
Remi, I need you to give me a will save because that's going to cut Peter's concentration.
Perfect. Okay. Do I get advantage or anything or not?
Yeah, give me advantage.
I'm gonna use a different dice. That's a natural 20, baby! Oh, I
You
love
wake
the
up
seafoam.
immediately.
I love the seafoam green
On
dice.
the first one?
Yeah, on the very first one.
What was? I want to know what the second roll would have been.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Second roll. Another natural 20! I'm not fucking kidding!
Jesus.
And this is the one that Allie gave me when you guys came to visit and just pull it right out of her tits.
Oh, good. It's still blessed.
It's still blessed. I haven't used that dice in a hot minute, so I think it just wanted to bless me.
So Remi with 2 nat 20s just transcends humanity.
Remi wakes the fuck up immediately.
She's now
Remi
in the
is-
Matrix.
I am the Matrix.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Remi wakes up immediately, and I think that is where I'm going to end the episode, and then we can see if y'all get out or have to fight 3 gods, full-on mutant monster, and a Luke. Hi ho hey, it's your favorite game goddess. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday, and if you are listening to this in the middle of the year, I hope you're having an okay year so far. So as always, we love talking about the people that help us and sponsor us and love us and everything all together. So make sure you go over to greenroninstore.com and use our code DICEDROP when you check out, when you get fun new games that have a OGL that is open and free and lets everybody work with them and make fun content not pertaining to anybody else ever, not once. Hey. Oh, this is gonna date this episode. I don't care. If you're looking for some new dice for this new year, make sure you run over to fanroll.com and use the code DICEDROP over there to get some money off of your new dice. Also, who does not love new dice for the new year? And let's say, hey, Allie, I'm thinking of starting my own podcast. What does Dice Drop use? Dice Drop uses Zencastr, and you can check out Zencastr below and get 30% off 3 months on Zencastr Professional using the code down below. Now you're probably wondering, hey, Allie, it's been a really long time, like a real long time, and we miss y'all, and we need to know when will be the next episode. We'll see you January 27th. And yeah, this episode was unhinged as hell. And we went on a lot of tangents. Will it be like that the next time we post? Probably. I would say sorry, but we're not. Love you. Bye. Welcome to Dice Drop Evolution, where the carpets do indeed match the drapes.
Where we're already unhinged and it's 30 seconds into recording.
Yeah, right.
That's a lie. We've been recording for 11 minutes and 5 seconds, and then the first recording got removed.